Well, hello everyone. This is Serious Jack, and as you can see in the game, as a John self-printer, in my own small clan, 2020, because that's the year it was born. And today I have something really special. It's a special battle, and it's played by me and my division mate, Kindred Unik. Anyway, he's known as a Domino. And we both are playing Des Moines, and we both are playing it because it's a fast-firing ship, and we were trying to get, in multiple setups, trying to get our final mission from recruiting stations. Because Domino here, in the second Des Moines, he started playing basically from December 2025, so that's 1 month ago. Which is not far away, but he played multiple hours a day because he's young and has a lot of time. He also studied some armor and, got his tips. And that's why we two play together, because I really like it, and we got the recruiting station. And so that's just, for the purpose. He's have way less battles than I do. But he played this line for a while, got to Des Moines, and that's a tier 10 he has. And we spawned at 2 brothers. There is no CV, only 2 DDs. And we spawned middle. And yeah, it's a really crazy idea. But we were like, can we pull out a Flambass? And at the moment, since I spawned here, or we both, I was like, okay, let's try this. And yes, this is a very dangerous spot, but having radar, hydro, and fast-firing guns surely helps. Having 2 of those sets does help even more. And to be fair, having a friendly Kremlin joining us is even better. As you can see, he just answered in chat, wait for me, I have little legs. So it means he's coming. So it's 3 ships. At least one of which is battleship. And, well, it's time to try to surprise the enemy. And, the key to better using Des Moines is to know its guns, to know AP angles and HE, and more importantly to know your angles and not overpush, because it got only 30mm. But to be fair, yeah, we have been spotted, because Stalingrad, apparently, on the right side, on the decap, he spotted us with his radar, or at least me, probably Domino as well. And, well, the Kremlin probably was not spotted, and the Kremlin is a little bit of a surprise. And if you count ships, on the decap, on the delta cap, there are 4 ships, one of which is daring. Near the alpha cap, there are at least 6 ships, so we are missing, like, 2 of those. One of those is a DD. And the other, I do not really care. So, as long as we are not spotted, like at all, and we got a message from Admiral Latir that both DDs are at D, it is time to try to cap the Bravo. And this does one thing. Most players, probably even the Stalingrad himself, do not realize what is happening. The only ship that realizes this is the Libertad. And to be fair, Libertad is extremely dangerous ship, especially for Des Moines, because killing one-on-one Libertad is not exactly, ideal and, really easy. And it was gonna be worse, because now that I'm standing here, everybody knows that there is a ship. And they might look at the map, and they might know that there is a Des Moines, or even 2, down there. So I'm instructing Domino here in the original battle. And I'm instructing him, hey, you know what? You can absolutely stay a little bit back, because the Libertad is no joke. And as the Libertad, obviously, pushes the B cap, I know that it's in, because, it's contested. So, loading AP. That's probably enemy Des Moines. And I'm like, can you use the radar? And he's like, yeah, sure. because we are both on Discord and we both talk together. And we got a broadside Libertad. And you can see that was a 9,000, was a 9,000 salvo, another 8,000, and yeah, that's not great. And more importantly, that's, another shot from Domino and a huge salvo from Kremlin. And suddenly the Libertad is found out like, yeah, that's not great what's happening to me. And he obviously tries to, go away. But as soon as I'm realizing, yeah, that guy is going broadside again, and the radar from friendly Des Moines goes off, it's time to do the only thing that's, really sensible, and that's push the nose up front and just delete those remaining health points. It's not that easy, but it's definitely easier than for the Libertad trying to kill me. As you can see, Torps are going from the left side. I have no idea which ships he's got at. Maybe Bremen. But, well, Libertad is eating most of those. And, well, that's an easy stuff. Well, there's a funny thing. There is a Daring. You know what can happen to Daring? He can get radared. And, well, you do not want to get radared in a 6 kilometer range, in 6 kilometers away from Des Moines. So this is it. This is the second ship, and you can count from the top. At 1521, we killed our first ship. We started killing the first ship, and that was the Libertad. Now it's few minutes less, and that's the Daring. It will definitely calm down, and it seems that it's definitely not going to be the last one, because Smolensk and Stalingrad are coming to its help, but, well, Smolensk managed to beach. Stalingrad has no such luxury. And the Des Moines and the Kremlin, we both have, a really good way to deal with such a big ship that is at least slightly broadside because of improved pan angles. So that's where we are. And one might say, well, enemy players would learn probably. That's a third kill, by the way. All finished by me, but what doesn't make them any smaller. I was like, okay, Smolensk are reversing, and what do we have here? That's a Colombo, and Colombo is really nasty. But you know what? He's half HP. All of the enemy has left the decap, which is the reason why you go to middle. It's because you want to disrupt any operation that's going on the flank. And Colombo has pretty long reload, so the only thing that saves him a little bit is that he went away. And sadly for the Smolensk, that's the time that that he decided to push. And you can see that Colombo does massive damage to me. It's not even funny because you cannot angle against this. The only thing you can hope into is a dispersion. But you can burn it. You can set fire to it. You can do anything you want as long as you kill the fucking ship. So that's what we did. I'm landing Hydro again because we really do need. And the Cyclone Zone is coming. Domino has his first kill in this battle. Well, it's first finished kill, but we are, pretty equal at this point. And I'm like, shall I fire at the Bremen? And realizing by having 4 kills, it's like, yeah, I probably can try to finish it, but Domino is way too far. We got even a Yamato behind us at this point. I don't know didn't know when he get there. And I'm just realizing that, yeah, fighting Bremen on this range is not a good idea. Even Jinan urges me to, stop doing so. And the Cyclone hits. But Bremen can easily farm me, we are the last known position. And I'm desperately trying to get away from here. But as soon as the gap is contested, he kind of knows where I am. It's not like I can teleport somewhere. And I really need to, get some health back, hopefully. But Yami is going up front, and Domino here is more than half HP, so we can probably utilize his own radar, because the Bremen will be near. Also, I hope everybody knows Bremen has 12 km torps, so they might be quite dangerous. I'm not sure Yamato, the Harley Quinn player, I'm not sure Yamato knows that or realized that, but well, hopefully they won't catch us by surprise. 10 minutes mark, we're halfway into battle. Enemies are in A, but well, we control basically all other zones. And there's another radar, and that's probably from the friendly Des Moines, well, enemy Des Moines on the left, because there's probably no other ship that can radar us right now. Domino radars again, but Bremen is stuck behind the island, probably fighting the Yamato. We cannot help him much, and this is a point where, you know, enemy Slava enters the chat. And that's another ship you do not want to face in a Des Moines. And yeah, the thing you see are Bremen torps. It would be fine to not eat one. It also would be fine to, you know, heal each other. And yeah, Bremen is radared, but Harley Quinn finishes it. Oh, good for him. Now, to remind you, we are on 5 kills. And it's like, it would be fine to be able to kill the enemy. By the way, the replay has the common replay bug, and that means scores on the up are, you know, shifted. So 600 points, that's our score of our team. But we need 2 more kills. And that's not an easy task, though to be fair, if the Yamato would die, it would make it significantly easier. And that's the point where I'm just, okay, you know what, let's run, because there's only Hawaii and Slava, and we would need to kill both of those, well, to be fair, finish both of those before they, before anyone else. Because, you know, that's the mission we need. And there's a Cecilia, Yinan coming, but the AP from Des Moines, yeah, that's what seals the job. And now we know. Des Moines, as you know, Domino, he has 2 kills. I got 4, and we need 1 more if we are about to finish the Hawaii. If we are about to finish the mission that we tried to do for, you know, 3 days. But this day we started our mission with, you know, 6 kills game. It was the previous one, and you will probably see it on this channel as well. But now we got a broadside Hawaii eating AP like there's no tomorrow. And yeah, I'm even turning to bring my rear gun into position. I probably do not have the time. And I'm hoping that some stray secondary or even main battery hit won't finish the Hawaii, but as you can see, that's a Confederate coordinate attack, and Domino secures the kill for us. So no cracking for me, but that is an E badge, as you can see. And that's General Offensive, Brothers in Arms, Confederate, and coordinated attack. As you can see, 2,185 base XP. Domino with me, 1,776. This is the Yamato that came from behind. And this is the poor Kremlin that died sooner. But it was definitely a good guy. For doing it with us, it was way easier. 56,000. 56,000 hits to Libertad with, you know, 67 shells. That's a lot of damage. This is a Stalingrad, Smolensk, all just, you know, a few blows, tearing Colombo. As you can see, broadside thing, that's up. And this is the Hawaii again. Des Moines is a pretty scary ship. So that was all for us, and I think the million is deserved with the blue booster. That's all I got for you today. See you in the next one. Bye bye.